Everybody ready?
Action.
Action, go.
Okay, here is the aortic arch. Two main branches coming off of the aortic arch of the cat. We have our right brachiocephalic and we have our left subclavian. So we're going to follow the subclavian up. So we're going to see the those three sisters, we call them. I call them that. I don't think anybody else does. Okay, very cozy trio. So the vertebral, right, the costocervical and the thyrocervical. Then opposite of those, we have the internal mammary. And you'll see it attaches to the chest wall. As soon as we go past the thyrocervical, this is now called the axillary. So the subclavian turns now into the axillary. It follows as the axillary all the way up until it branches into that subclavian, which goes deep to the underside of, it goes to the subclavian muscle, so it goes to the underside of the scapula. Once we pass the subclavian branch, it is the axillary now turns into the brachial artery. And then further on down, once we get down to about here, it'll turn into the radial and the brachial artery. Okay, now we're coming back here to the brachiocephalic. And the brachiocephalic has three branches coming off of it, and this is where you sometimes get varieties, rate variants. So typically those first two branches are the right and left carotids. So here is the right carotid, that's the left carotid, and here's the right carotid. The next branch is the subclavian, okay? Now we're going to come up this left common carotid, and the first branch we got off here, that is the superior thyroid, and the thyroid gland would be sitting right here. Okay? And then the next branch is a very deep branch, which is way inside there, and that is the internal carotid.
Watch your hand.
You guys are so bossy. Okay? And now we have our lingual, which goes straight up to the tongue. We have our maxillary. We have our temporal. And then we have our last branch is the auricular. Okay, so the temporal's coming up that way and then the auricular. Okay? Cut.